Studies show that more than half of the paid fire departments in America have never hired a female firefighter, according to UPI.com. In America, there are currently more female than male citizens. So why is this? When I went to a career fair in high school, I noticed many of the representatives from places like the Marine Corps, cops, firefighters, only targeting male students to talk to about their future career choices. This was consistent in both of the high schools that I attended. I was really offended that that the representatives never approached any of the females of my class. Gender roles in society change how we think as we grow up. Fire trucks are targeted towards little boys, and hundreds of calendars featuring male firefighters sell every year, all supporting this image. Masculinity is associated with firefighters instead of physical fitness and bravery. There are many gender roles for other jobs as well, calling a male nurse a nurse and teaching young girls to be damsels in distress instead of the hero. Other gender roles steer girls away from math and sciences, as well as careers that give them power, such as President of the United States. This may be one of the underlying causes of lack of female firefighters. Feminists are anyone who supports the political, social, and economic equality of the sexes. Currently, feminists are raising many issues pertaining to unfair treatment of women, especially, or even where the heroes of our society are. Some people say that women are unable to meet the physical demands that come with being a firefighter, based on body size or composition. However, studies show that a majority of the women who take the fitness exam pass it, meaning that they meet the physical requirements for a firefighter. Regardless of this, however, women aren't being hired as much as they should. For example, in some places, like Ithaca, New York, less than 4% of the firefighters are women, and in Chicago, it's less than 2%. Some places, like Chicago, administer testing different than the standard candidate physical ability test created by the International Association of Firefighters Union. The new test lacks evaluating the same qualities that firefighters must have and is more oriented on strength, giving women an unfair disadvantage. It has also been reported that the test has been administered inconsistently and the requirements to pass the test are still unclear. Some characteristics of firefighters are courage, selflessness, and integrity. Women are able to possess all of these characteristics, just as men are. However, some firefighters don't possess these qualities. One study from iWomen.org shows that 88% of women have been harassed by their coworkers or supervisors. 98% of women firefighters said that they were treated differently by their male coworkers, more than once. 45% said that they were denied training or promotions based on based on gender discrimination, and 71% of firefighters had unacceptable or inappropriate sexual demands or requests more than once, in addition to other forms of harassment in the workplace. 50% of women also had experienced unwanted physical contact. One of the ways to stop sexual harassment in the workplace is to contact your supervisor, but there's not enough options for women who are being harassed by their supervisor. One option is to contact the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission and file a complaint. Only 1/3 of women who report sexual harassment will see improvement in their situation after the complaint is validated by the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. In addition, 11% of the time, the problem will be solved by relocating the woman to another station. 57% of the time, women stated there was no effect on reporting the harassment had no effect. 26% of the time, the woman experienced a counterattack. Another option is to file for a lawsuit for damages once the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission has given notice of a right to sue, which can be mishandled very easily. Because of this, many local attorneys are no longer defending women if they don't have enough experience. Another factor of having fewer female firefighters may be due to the gender wage gap. Some cities, like Seattle, Washington, where the fourth largest employer is the city, hires twice as many men as women. In addition, one of the departments, the Seattle Police Department, pays women 21% less than it pays their male coworkers. When our safety is at stake, it's really important to have brave men and women to guide us through tough and dangerous times. The fires that affect us in our home and work and all over the place happen at any time without warning. And it's absolutely vital to end gender roles and to stop discouraging women from a young age to turn to other careers. We also need to take steps to help women feel safe in the workplace and give them the opportunity that they deserve. One of the ways we need to solve the problem of discrimination and harassment in the workplace is by ending Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. This act calls for ending discrimination of employees due to sex, color, natural origin, and religion. Amending the Employee Non-Discrimination Act to include more information about harassment and discrimination to prevent mishandling of cases involving these issues is absolutely necessary. Also, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission should no longer have the right to dismiss claims unless there is reasonable doubt with the claim, since sexual harassment can often leave no evidence. In addition to this, women need to start making as much as their male coworkers. According to Guardian.com, studies show that white men with children under the age of 18 make more money than a man with no children at all. However, the opposite is true for women. If a woman has a child under the age of 18, they're likely to make even less. Women are paid less for a variety of reasons that really make no sense, but there should also be a bill requiring large companies to report payment data in order to further investigate the gender pay gap. 7 people die each day, or 2,570, each year in house fires alone. Having women firefighters wouldn't put an end to all fire-related deaths or injuries, but it could definitely make an impact where firefighters are needed. Women need to have the same opportunities in the community as men. Imagine a world where a little girl who wants to be a firefighter grows up and makes her dream come true, and she doesn't have to face discrimination and harassment in the workplace while trying to save lives. Imagine the impact she could have on our community. Thank you.